This is our original system that we designed for the family aquafarm system. The problem with this system is that it's difficult for us to get our fish out, and it's quite loud, so I unplugged it so you could hear me speak. Right here you're looking at onions growing. Right here, if I can get a little closer, no matter what I do, you can't hardly. Oh, there we go. See the green in there? That's carrots. They're just now starting to grow. And of course, over here we have strawberries. And now, let's go over to the new system we designed. The one that we're marketing now. Now these bricks will be gone, and there's a wooden fence type gate. It's built similar to this right here for these tanks to sit on. Now we won't ship those because it's just too expensive to send them. But this, with our patented filter system in there, does not have the soil in it yet. It's just been completed with a nice shelf all the way down the full length of it to put whatever you want. As you can hear on this one, it is running. You can see how the water comes out of the tank and how the main tank has aeration all the way around, most of the way around. And these two pipes right here, these 2-inch pipes, will eventually go outside to our main tank, which is over 40,000 gallons. Now, we will put plants in this system this week, and the soil, and in about 5 weeks, you're going to see this system with plants growing in it and how it operates. This is the valve breakdown system. The control box goes right there. It's sitting out in the barn. I haven't, or the shop, whatever you want to call it, or I haven't put it out on the system yet. But it's a battery backup system that'll go onto this system as well. And so it will run on grid power, or it will run on battery backup if the power goes down. That way your fish live. Because if your battery, or if your power goes out, your pump can't pump, and if your pump don't pump, your fish don't live. They don't breathe. So we put an extra pump in there with the system to back it up for at least 8 hours with the battery system, or you can hook that same system up to solar power if you want to, or wind power. These are some of the plants that we've grown. And again, this is our family aquafarm system. And you can see on the website the prices. This unit has a 5-year warranty. Thank you for viewing our video. Take a look at our website, oldworldaquafarm.com. Thank you. Bye. Now, if you can imagine just one of these tanks right here, instead of, because there is 2 here, imagine one of these tanks, that would be the 100 system. And the 2 tanks are the 200 systems. Now this system has nothing but root vegetables in it. In aquaponics, they cannot grow root vegetables. These are potatoes. Onions on the other side, all potatoes. There's a carrot. Peanuts. And again, onions. Planted at different times, so they'll all harvest at different times. As you can see, this is the Old World Aquafarm system. This is the Pro 200. And on top here is the control box. You can see that the control box is powering the system, and it runs on 120 volts as well as 12 volts DC. And this is the little 500 gallon per hour pump. That's the backup system in case this power goes out. You can use this. This system the tanks in this system can be purchased locally from your store, and you can save a considerable amount on shipping. Of course, there is some modifications required, and we will show you how to modify those tanks. But if you actually prefer that we modify the tanks and ship them to you, yes, we can. They come in the kit. And as you can see, we're growing tomatoes, banana peppers, Anaheim chilies, sweet peppers, jalapenos, onions. Coming around here, now this is where we grow all of our beans and stuff like that in this particular system. This right here is snow peas, and there's sweet banana peppers and Simpson lettuce, and these are all herbs. This is some really great cilantro. Brussels sprouts, mustard greens, cauliflower, broccoli. And these are all strawberries up here in the middle. This whole system is completely self-watering. This is the Cadillac.
What is Old World Aquafarm? Simply, it's a combination of traditional farming, aquaculture, and aquaponics. The Aquafarm system provides you the ability to grow seafood, such as fish, crabs, and shrimp in your own backyard. The bonus is, at the same time, you can grow any vegetable crop like potatoes, turnips, greens, onions, and tomatoes. There are no waste products, and by using the same water over and over, you are helping save our planet's resources. There are no chemicals, weeding, or fertilizer needed. And guess what? You don't have to worry about watering your plants, because the Aquafarm system does that for you. The Pro 200 Aquafarm system will save you time and money. For instance, less fuel and less trips to the grocery store. You and your family can eat organic, fresh food, and when you eat, you reduce the carbon footprint and decrease food miles. With the Old World Aquafarm system, you can save thousands of food bill dollars every year. Start today. Grow fresh, organic food in your backyard. Take a minute. Take a look. We will see you soon at oldworldaquafarm.com.
Right here you're looking at onions growing. Right here, if I can get a little closer. No matter what I do, you can't hardly. Oh, there we go. See the green in there? That's carrots. They're just now starting to grow. Now, if you can imagine just one of these tanks right here, instead of, because there is two here, imagine one of these tanks, that would be the 100 system. And the two tanks are the 200 system. Now this system has nothing but root vegetables in it. In aquaponics, they cannot grow root vegetables. These are potatoes. Onions on the other side, all potatoes. There's a carrot. Peanuts. And again, onions. Planted at different times, so they'll all harvest at different times. Now you've seen how we did things by our videos. You've seen our first season. You've seen our second season. This is our third season. What we're going to show you right now is 800 catfish inside this tank. Well, I'm back. Well, you saw the fish feeding. They're still eating. They'll eat for the next 15 or 20 minutes. Right here I wanted to show you all of our tomatoes. There's only about 210 plants in this 16-foot tank. Eventually, when we're done, we'll have over 500 plants in here. Each one will wrap up like this. And as we wrap them up, they'll grow. We'll pull the bottom stems off of them, just like that. It'll flower up here. It grows another foot, and we'll let it down. It'll coil up, just like you can see the coil starting right here. Maybe when we get a little better picture of that. You see how it's starting to coil right here. Okay? And that's how we'll do it. And we'll transplant what we need to transplant. We'll take a stem off of this plant. Here's a string that doesn't have one. We'll dig a hole and plant that stem. And guess what? We have a weed. A weed, oh my God. No more weed. Okay. Now we're going to do a little harvesting. Let's come over here and get some of these beets. But we're going to pickle them tonight with a little bit of onion and some vinegar and some garlic. Let's just see what size we got. That is literally pitiful. Wait, here's one we can eat. There's another pitiful one. This one here is a little small, but we can eat it. Wow, they're getting bigger. There's bigger ones in here. Oh, wait. We have that one. Wow, that's a juicy. How about this one right here? Nope, kind of pitiful. I'm going to put it like that. That's how easy it is, folks. So as we keep looking, we keep picking. We got almost a jar full right there. Not a whole jar full, but we got almost a jar full. And we will... Oh, there's a hog. Look at that puppy. There's 3 more. Alright, let's go find some squash. Wait, what we got here? Squash. That's supper. Okay, what I want to show you here is this is the first prototype, or actually the second prototype we built. We built this one out of over-the-counter materials, stuff you can buy at Lowe's, stuff you can buy at Tractor Supply. We spent almost $4,000 designing and building this kit. Sanding it all down, painting it, cleaning it all up. There's over 200 perch inside this tank. Here's some more of those peppers. I want one right now. I don't know if this is sweet or hot. It says sweet. Good fruit. Oh wait, these are hot. Give me one of these. Yep. Be right back. Why are you filming this?
Because I get to. I'm the camera guy.
So you didn't believe I was serious about having to get away from that other... Yeah, right. Shut the camera off, man. This tank here, the root vegetables are in, could actually support 20 of these systems. It's a 3,000 gallon tank, built by hand. The liner we use is recycled. There are approximately 300 pounds of catfish in this thing, and on the 19th of March we'll get rid of those catfish and we will have roughly 300 crappie and about 500 crabs in this tank growing. Some of the plants we've grown: dahlias, blue agave, mondo grass, Asian jasmine, spider plants, snapdragon, lots of dahlias. Some of our vegetables. These are about a month old. These are a little over 2 weeks old. We will put another 40 tanks into this greenhouse, and it will be able to support 35 people for a year. Let me show you the outside. I think you'll like it. Okay, here we are, Old World Aqua Farm. Just wanted to show you our newest tanks, newest designs. These are a commercial system. Right here you see some peas, some squash, tomatoes, beets. There's corn back there. This is all peppers, jalapenos, Thai hot peppers, cayenne peppers. Right here's some more peas. We'll put these on a string and tie them up and let them grow up the string. And on the other side of them is some white onions. See those? As we move on down, we've got some Better Boy tomatoes here. And in the middle there is all carrots. They're just now coming up. They're pretty little. Can't really see them yet, but onions coming up good. These are all potatoes. These are red potatoes. Now they were planted about 3 weeks ago, and then covered with sand or covered with soil, and then we'll cover them one more time with soil when they get up a little taller, and we'll have some potatoes come October. Right here we have some early girl tomatoes and plenty of kale back there in the back. And this tank is one that we haven't completed building yet. We wanted to film that and let you see how that was built. Right here is a clarity filter to clear the water up. As you can see, it's crystal clear. This tank right here is for our perch. This tank right here will be for our grown catfish that we sell. This tank here is our main tank. It's 40 feet long. It's 12 feet wide. It'll hold 2,000 pounds of fish. And down there at the very end, you see all wrapped up in wood down there, is our home version of Old World Aqua Farm. And you can see it's 8 foot long for the plant tanks, just like these tanks here. And as we move down to it, there's old Duke. Say hi, Duke. Okay. As we move down to it, this is a view part of it. And again, this is the side. The bottom tank there is the water tank that we keep all the fish in. We can keep up to about 90 pounds of fish in there. We normally only keep about 60 to 75 though. Right here is the filter system. And we can add a clarity filter. We'll put it right there in that corner. A little clarity filter to make this water absolutely clear if you have to have that. It's best that you don't for your fish, but if you just want to have it, must have a clear filter or clear water, we can make sure that happens. This system here, right now as it sits, now of course it doesn't have the pump in it yet, we haven't put the pump in there yet, but this system with the pump ready to go just like it's sitting right now is $49.95. It's easy to put together. If you want it in a kit form, we can sell it a little bit cheaper if you want it in a kit form. But if we install it locally, we install them. If we install it for you, it'll be $49.95, and it'll have all the dirt in it. It'll have the water in it. It'll have the plants in it. It'll even have fish in it. It'll be ready to go, turnkey. Now the kits we sell a little cheaper because you can build them yourself. Save about $500. Oh, there's some mushrooms right there. I don't know if you can see them. You can probably zoom in on them. But those are oyster mushrooms, the white version. I think we'll just eat some of those for supper tonight. Take a few of those green onions down there and cut the tops off of them. Got a couple squash growing here. Here's one right here. Little baby. See it right there. Here's another one over here. Another little baby. If I can move this plant out of the way. There you go. It's pretty cool, huh? Anyway, you can grow root vegetables. You can grow above ground vegetables. In the fish, we can grow catfish, bass, trout, tilapia. We don't grow tilapia in Texas because the only kind you can buy is Mozambique, and you have to have a special permit to have those. And that's the dark meat, and nobody likes dark meat tilapia. So we sell mostly catfish and perch, crappie, fathead minnows, that kind of stuff. We can grow crawfish, and we also grow crabs. Crabs are really hard for us to get, but once we get some, we can grow them out pretty fast. So you're looking at our greenhouse. It's 2,100 square feet. We have a little over 1,600 plants in here right now. By the time we put the rafts inside of here where the fish grow, inside of this tank, this main tank here, we will have almost 4,000 plants. So we can pretty much feed our family and quite a few more with this one little system. Thank you folks for stopping by. Hope you enjoyed our little tour. Again, this is our family aquafarm system. We call it the Pro 200 because it holds 200 plants in the top portion of it, and it can also have rafts floating in it too, up to 8 rafts. So thank you very much. Again, this is Donald Holmes from Old World Aquafarm telling you goodbye. Hey Duke, say goodbye. Good boy.